My name is Xuan. I'm a student from Diploma in Interior Design and now I'm doing my final year project. I'm going to present my design proposal, which is redesigning a caring center for old folks. I wish to improve Romakase, which I aim to reduce senior loneliness and strengthen their social connections. I wish to create a warm and inviting space for volunteers and seniors, old folks to interact each other more deeply. And why did I do this? Because the elderly these days may searching for peace and happiness as they have abandoned by their family. This project is to create a welcoming environment and activities where they can engage in more meaningful and caring interactions. This is my design objective, which is to engage the resident, variety of social and recreation activities. And I want them to also create a welcoming environment where the old folks can engage in more meaningful and caring interaction. The third one is to provide the charity people, which is the volunteer, a spot to take care of the old folks. And at last, is to promote and raise funds. This is Romakase Charity Home, which is my client. It is located at Kota Kemuning and it is only a one-story house. It is a home for Malaysians forgotten senior citizen and abandoned patient in the government hospitals. And since the 2000, Romakase has taken in more than 530 patients. Romakase also allows volunteers to give the old folks warmth and care. As you can see, the area was packed and messy. They don't have a clear and proper medical room and appliances for the old folks. So, what are their issues and problems for Romakase? Firstly, they have poor space planning. Because of this planning, they are difficult to enhance the flow of traffic and maximize the space that is available. There are also no personal space for the old folks, but only some public and social space. There are also lack of functional and flexible space. Example like workspace, medical facility room, educational institution room, rehabilitation space, which is important for a care center. Next, their control of moisture and ventilation are also poor. As you can see, the cupboard and the walls are mostly moisture and rot. Their indoor lighting quality are also poor. Although there are efficient lighting in the day with the sunlight, but there are just a few mechanical lighting are usable, which may be dark in night. They have also poor storage planning, which they have no clear positions, and poor practice of assessing the current storage need and forecast the future storage requirement. They have also inadequate maintenance, like some fans, aircon and ceiling light are not functioning. So this is my mind map. I use the term old folks. I have idea of alone, age, their health, the need of assistance and help, memory, and lastly, the life cycle. So this is my concept. My concept is biophilic. Biophilic is a concept which is used in the industry to create the connectivity with the human, which is the occupant, and the natural environment. Whether direct, indirect, or depending on the space condition. Example of the direct nature is the sunlight, the fresh air, the greenery, trees, the water like seas or lake. The indirect nature context is something like natural material, some shapes, colors, patterns, texture, and even technologies. And lastly, which is human spatial response, which means that area which is benefit us human by using the area. Example like when we rest, we feel safe, we feel confidential, we feel exciting and stimulating. So this is the mind map I used to write about the biophilic. This is my mood board, which have the 3 elements of biophilic. The first one is the direct context, which is sunlight, fresh air, greenery. And next is indirect context, which is natural element, shapes. And then lastly is the space, which gives us some welcoming feel, safe. This is my design case study. This is similar with my concept, which is nature, theme, entertainment, and retail complex. It also linked to the terminal of Changi Airport. Their aim is to combine the concept of the traditional mall with the experience of nature, culture, education, and recreation, aiming to provide an uplifting experience. The next one is also located in Singapore. It's called the Capital Spring. It's designed to offer the visitor a seamless transition between the garden and the city. Next is the building located in USA. It is called the Spheres. The building mainly uses sustainable material and low carbon material. It designed as a modern office building with lush botanical garden so that to innovate the thinking of the workplace and adding what is missing from the urban area and urban office. So next, this is my site analysis. My site is called Glass House. It is located at Seputeh in KL. As its name, Glass House, it's mainly made of glass window for the building exteriors, and also their second main material are the concrete and bricks. It got 2 floors, which the total height is 6,885 mm. This is the floor plan. This is the exterior view of Glass House. They have staircase and lift. They have also parking. They have also preserved parking. This is the interior view for the ground floor. This is the interior view and exterior view of the first floor. For the first floor, they have an indoor cafe. This is the view from the site location. On the opposite view of the glass house, it has a construction going on. And the left side and the right side are filled with grass and forest. This is the neighborhood context. There are a few restaurants and a few residential beside the glass house. This is the sun, climate and temperature for KL. Glass house is facing to the east. So when in the morning, it have efficient sunlight. The rainfall in KL is average 300 mm in December. It may be reduced in the January. The temperature for January is 33 Celsius at the highest and 26 degrees Celsius at the lowest. The weather may be low down in the forecast. The sunrise in KL is rising from 155 hours. After the site analysis, I've come up with the SWOT. The strength is that it located in a peaceful environment because it is quite removed from the urban area, and it has also green environment. It has also low temperature and also efficient natural lighting, as they are using glass window, and it also saves electricity, and it also provided the escalator and lift. The weakness is that there are less mechanical lighting, which is not enough light at night. And although they are parking, but they have also limited parking, like 10 parking lot. They are also low security as there are no security guard. The opportunity is that there are a few restaurants and residential nearby which can attract people for charity or volunteer. The threat is that it may be inconvenient at the transport, like MRT, LRT, because it is far from the urban area. It has also no bus station there. The environment is also quite remote. And there are also old facility nearby, and also forest and bushes nearby, which mosquito will be attracted. So lastly, my space requirement for the caring center is that bedroom, living space, accessible toilet, bathroom, rehabilitation space, dining space, activity hall, medical room, storeroom, and lastly, laundry. Thank you.